Oddly enough, it was January and we were sitting at the beach in San Francisco when all of a sudden I got this text. Have you guys ever been to Disneyland? I wish, no. So in 2015, we found ourselves in a huge amount of debt. My husband started working 2 full-time jobs. That's 40 hours at one job and 40 hours at a different job to try to get us out of debt. Proverbs 22:7. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. So he was coming in. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning. And I heard him, so I wake up and say, hey, babe, good morning. He's all, babe, guess what? And I'm like, what? He's all, Pastor E gifted us tickets to Disneyland. And I'm like, Disneyland? Are you serious? I immediately linked this to the text that I received the week before. So the week before, the text was given to me by my growth group leader, who is a sister in Christ. The tickets were offered to her and her 2 sons first. But because she remembered that my family has never been to Disneyland, in fact, me and my husband has never been to Disneyland, she told Pastor E, why don't you go ahead and offer the tickets to the Fagato family? And that's how we ended up with the tickets. It's March and me and my husband are discussing like, how are we going to celebrate our son's 9th birthday? Remember, this is our son of promise. It took us 8 years to have him. And so we decided we were going to surprise the kids with this trip to Disneyland. They knew we had the Disneyland tickets, but they didn't know when we were going to use them. We also had a trip planned for Legoland this summer. When January rolled around and the kids had all this money saved up from their birthdays and Christmas, I thought, you know what? You guys got a lot of money. You guys are going to have to pay for your own Legoland tickets. Oh, you should have seen my firstborn's face. What kind of parents make their kids pay for their own tickets? Parents that want to teach you how to save, teach you how to work hard. Parents that want you to find the joy out of using the money that you save for something that you want. Right now, where we're at in our life, we picked Legoland intentionally because it's so much less than Disneyland. So Disneyland wasn't even in the ballpark. So we're totally blown away. I know people go to Disneyland all the time, but where we're at in our lives, that's not even feasible for us. So this trip is so much huger than I could probably articulate in this video. But that's how good God is. We grow in the valley, but when we're at the mountaintop, we soar because of Him. So we had the Disneyland tickets, but then you still got to factor in hotel, food expenses. And since it was a blessing to get the Disneyland tickets, we kind of told the kids, hey, do you want to pitch in for the rest of our trip with your Legoland money? The kids agreed. Pastor E has 3 kids, and the tickets were gifted to him. So there was 4 tickets in the envelope with $200 cash. But our 3rd child is only 2 years old, meaning he's still free. Integrity. He gifted us not just the 4 tickets, which really that's all we needed. He gave us the entire envelope, which included the 4 tickets and the $200 cash. So not only did we have the money from our kids, we also had the extra $200 that Pastor E gave us. So the week before our trip, I'm visiting with my mentor, and she asked me, what are you guys going to do for Langifisi's 9th birthday? I go on and on telling her all these wonderful things and how God set up for us to go on this trip. And then I mentioned to her how the kids were even willing to give us their savings so that they could offset our costs. So as we're driving up to Los Angeles to go to Disneyland, me and my husband were discussing like just the blessing that it was. First, the tickets were offered to our good friends first. They turned the tickets down just so that we would get the opportunity to go. We were given the entire envelope, which included 4 tickets and $200 cash. The kids were willing to give us the money that they had saved for their Legoland tickets to help us offset the cost of taking them to Disneyland. We go on our trip and have this wonderful time. Now, we've heard the wait times at Disneyland can go from 45 minutes to an hour. There were only 2 rides where we had to wait for 20 minutes. And that entire time we were talking and chatting and laughing. Most of the rides we walked right on, 5 to 10 minute wait. We were there and it was kind of raining, so that lessened the crowd that was there. My kids, especially my oldest, got to ride every single ride that he wanted to. Even the baby was able to enjoy his time there. So then we had this wonderful trip, came home, and my husband calls me and says, hey, we got this card from your mentor. I was like, okay, go ahead and open it. He pauses as he's opening it. He's like, oh. He reads the note, and basically the note was saying, she said it really touched her heart that the kids, she said that it touched her heart. Okay. She said that it touched her heart when I had told her that my kids were willing to give their savings to help pay for our Disneyland trip. And she added in there $250 and said, this is for your hotel room. Please give the kids back their savings. So you're talking about 2015 having all this debt, to your husband working 2 40-hour jobs, to coming, and it's only 2018, the beginning of the year, and he's able to work a 40-hour job, and then his second job is only 18 hours, to now us being able to go to Disneyland. So to us, the Disneyland tickets already blew our minds. It was everything that we had wanted to gift our kids. Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. God wasn't even done with us. He was like, I'm going to give you these tickets. Your kids are going to be wanting to help you out. And then I'm going to pay for your hotel room. That's just the God that we serve. So as we are sharing this video, I'm talking about God saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And that's just the God that we serve, because he definitely just wants to blow our minds. My kids, throughout my entire journey, have been able to take the Bible, Genesis. Throughout my journey, my kids get to take Christ of the Bible and see it transformed into practical things. I remember my kids praying 3 years because they wanted a minivan, and the day that God blessed us with the minivan. So they know what it's like to pray for something and have to wait, and then for God to come through. And then things like this trip, where God's exceedingly abundantly doing more than we can ever ask for, enabling us as parents take our kids to this lavish place that a lot of people don't get to go to. I'm almost 40 and I've never been to Disneyland. Was excited to share with you guys the trip because I'm hoping that it really encourages people. You may be holding on for a certain thing that you're asking God for, but God hears you and God sees you. Hold on tight, because he's always going to come through. God is able to do just what he said. Ooh, wait, because I'm a little bit emotional. God is able to do just what he said he would do. Don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. He's able. We had a wonderful time. So attached to this video will be some clips of our journey at Disneyland. I'm not sharing this video or this vlog of our trip to just say, wow, look at me and my family got to go to Disneyland. We decided to share this vlog because we really wanted to share with our viewers how good God is. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Stay encouraged and be blessed. Bye. The Grapevine, here on the Grapevine. express lanes on a Saturday.
Happy birthday, monkey.
Thank you. Let you know happy birthday. Love and love, Grandpa and Grandma. Birthday. Have fun at Disneyland. Buy a special gift to remember your time. Sandy and Bella.
Hey, Yonsei, happy birthday, son.
Thanks.
Sala, are you excited to go to Disneyland? Ready to go to Disney. Still very gloomy and wet. Oh, water park. See the clouds, sun trying to break through. We are expecting rain until about 1, I think, and then there's going to be a short break. But we're hoping that drives away the crowd, because this is spring break here down south. So we're hoping that this will alleviate some of the crowd and we can just go through the lines. Alrighty. It's like shopping and stuff. I don't think I can have this on there.
Like where
So
all the,
we are driving
Disney,
in.
like, Mommy, it's downtown Disney where the gift shops are.
Yes. Here we go. Disneyland Resort. Okay, nothing else to see here. It's just the parking lot.
So, oh, the sun is this way. Okay, so this is Disney Adventure, and there's Disneyland with the mouse over there. Which way where are we going first? You want to go here? Where's the lockers? Oh, look at that. So, they want to go here first. Should we game plan real quick? Let's game plan.
Yonsei's first time wearing his harness, and as you can see, he is super excited to use it. If not, he is very unhappy. Let's go.
We're here in Toontown, about to enter into Goofy Shopping. Okay, go that way.
Oh goodness.
We're here at Mickey's house. So cool. Yonsei's happy now with his harness. Princess is over there. He's with his dad on roller coasters. Come on. Oh, how cute is that?
This is Feces on, I guess, his first ride. Toontown.
Minnie has what in there? So what does Minnie have in there? Soda? Minnie? Wow. Wow, it's such a cute kitchen. What's inside? Do you have any cookies? Whoa. Okay. Smile. Smile. Oh, she's washing her dishes, Sala.
hasn't cleared up, but it is awesome because the crowds have been great. Kids are about to ride on, what is this ride called? You guys know I am the queen of
Tomorrowland.
What am I? Dramatic? No, I'm not dramatic. What am I? I'm in tune with my feelings. So we shall videotape our reaction on these things. The older you get, the more you realize you can die on these machines. So let's find out how it looks. I'll be riding with Salawala. And my PC is going to be riding by himself because he is 9 years old. Thank God this thing is very short. So right now I'm just chilling because we're on the ground. And there goes Longy Fisi in the back. Wave, son. So he's riding by himself and I got me and Princess. Sala, thought you said you wanted to stay lower.
Okay, I'll do go down.
Let go of it and it'll go down. There you go.
Hey folks, we do need to stop the ride. We'll bring down your rockets. Please make sure all pilots are sitting all the way down. Thank you. We'll be by once again to check your seatbelts. Please remain seated. Thank you.
Oh, seriously?
Greetings aboard the Astro Arbiter. For your safety, intergalactic regulations require that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keeping.
Yay, now we're going down.
Look at everyone super high view, Sala, like right here next to the ground. Good girl.
That's why I'm always here.
Bye. Oh, I can't wait till this moment when Sala could drive me around. It's so fun. She's like doing so good.
I can reach it now.
Can't reach it? Okay, go.
Okay, now it's good.
Go.
Just press it.
I got it. Okay, turn it around. Turn it, girl. Woo! Okay, go. Tell me if you want to go. That's the fastest actually you go, Sala. Wow, Sala is just doing her thing. She's driving her mom around one day. Yeah? You gonna drive me around one day, Sala? Wherever I want? Really? Are you sure? Pay attention to the road, Sala.
What are we doing, Yoni? Yoni? Where are you going? How you like it, Yoni? Yoni? Haha!
We're Chinese. Not Chinese. We're Chinese.
What's up, Yoni? You like it? Haha! Bye-bye. All done.
Bye-bye.
this long-lost community behind. We're about to enter a community of a different kind. The colourful reef that surrounds us is a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that.
So we are here still at Disneyland. I think it's 9 o'clock. We got here at 8 a.m. and we are still here. And we are going to see the water show. And if we told the kids if they can hang, we're gonna stay here till closing. So we're gonna see how that goes. But it's so beautiful. I'm gonna do a little bit of while we're walking around at night. Disney really is the best place on earth. Enjoying more sugar. Happy birthday, Fecy. And little guy playing with his sword. Made up sword we did.
Tell me it's better down where it's going to take it from me.